Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Around the Ground. What to do in June in the off season of the football season? I've done cricket videos in the past, and we'll probably do one, maybe two this year. There's a few other ideas and different things that I've done before. I grew up on the London Underground, and by that I mean I lived 100 yards for 20 years, 100 yards from West Harrow Station on the Metropolitan line. When I used to go to secondary school, I had to take two tubes, change at Wembley Park. It's been part of my life forever. I love it, if I'm to be honest, and yet I'm always, when I go to different football grounds and whatever, discovering different stations, and they fascinate me. The different design, what you find outside each of them. So my thought was, how about putting all of the Underground and Elizabeth Line stations into a list and randomising it and going to visit the first six that it comes up with, taking some pictures, doing a little video of something of interest, seeing what we find, and just putting a video together that way. Many people who just want to watch football will have switched off already, but maybe there's those who are interested, maybe haven't watched this channel before. So here we go. They're all ahead of me in this list. I'm going to randomise it in a moment, and we'll see the first six. The way I've done it, you might get some letters or something in the first six, and obviously I'm ignoring those. The first six stations that we find. So here we go, and we click on randomise, and we've got Greenwich, Docklands Light Railway, Piccadilly Circus, Stonebridge Park, Embankment, St John's Wood, and Manor Park on the Elizabeth Line. So there you go. That's where I'm going to be going. I'll plan a route. Shame it didn't get the next one. Harrow and Wealdstone grew up. I know that so well. But never mind. They're the six we've got. They're the six we're going to try. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. If you find it interesting, if you like it, let me know and maybe I'll do it again. If you hate every moment of it, well, just don't watch it. Anyway, thanks for watching and speak to you soon. Stop 1, Manor Park. I started my journey today at King's Cross, jumped on the first train going east, which was a Metropolitan line. I was going to get off at Fenchurch Street, but it's shut, so there's a good start. I think some kind of power issue, so I just stayed on the train and got off at Moorgate, walked to Liverpool Street and picked up the Elizabeth Line. Third time I've used it. Love the Elizabeth Line. So here we are, Manor Park. This is a view of the outside of it. I've never been here before. It's near Ilford, so east of Stratford. A couple of things we're going to go and have a look at now. This area here is known as High Street North. It used to be known as White Post Lane, and allegedly the White Post stood on the site of what was the Earl of Essex pub. I was coming to look at the Earl of Essex pub, but it appears to be derelict now with an awful lot of works going on around it, but a lovely old building it was. Anyway, the Earl of Essex pub. Epping Forest, an entrance to it here, immortalised by a song by Genesis, the Battle of Epping Forest. Very near here as well is Ichiro Park, which was made famous in a song by the Small Faces, whose lead singer, Steve Marriott, lived in the area. Stop 2, Greenwich. So Elizabeth Line from my previous destination, Manor Park, to Stratford, where I changed onto the Docklands Light Railway. Had to change on the Docklands Light Railway to another DLR train at Canary Wharf, and here I am at Greenwich. I'm met by these most bizarre bikes hanging from the shed. Let's go and have a look round. I'm going to be honest, I didn't love Manor Park. Just a few miles away and I'm in Greenwich. I could spend all day here. What a lovely town. Totally different vibe to Manor Park. Green, everywhere you look there's places of interest. The place seems thriving. Here is the old Royal Naval College. Absolutely beautiful. Just over the road from the old Royal Naval College is the National Maritime Museum. Again, I could spend hours looking around here, but just look at this art display and all these balls around here. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to pick this one here at random. probably too close to it, but I'll take some photos. What a fascinating place. Up that steep hill is the National Maritime Museum, very, very much worth a visit if you ever get the chance. Been there before. It's a hell of a hike up that hill. You might be able to see that stream of people. Along this fantastic sort of walkway is Queen's House, former royal residence built between 1616 and 1635. The Queen of Denmark actually commissioned Inigo Jones, not Indiana Jones, to build this, and it was finished in 1635. It was commissioned as a place to display artworks, and that's pretty much what it's used for now. It's a Grade 1 listed building. It is stunning. Stop 3 is Embankment, so the DLR I got from Greenwich up to Bank and then change onto the District line. DLR driverless trains, fantastic, so efficient, and you almost get an eagle-eye view of London, almost as if you're going through bits that you can't walk through. It's fascinating. Anyway, let's have a quick look at a couple of things here. Cleopatra's Needle is difficult, so close to get the whole thing in. These obelisks originally made in what's now modern Cairo during the New Kingdom period, inscribed by the 18th dynasty pharaohs, and they stood in Alexandria for almost 2 millennia until there's 2 of these things, and one was erected here on the South Bank in London, the other one in New York. The one in London was placed on the Victoria Embankment in 1870. It's well tall, Cleopatra's Needle. The Victoria Embankment Gardens, a series of gardens just over from the River Thames, just along from the station. They were created in 1874 on reclaimed land on the Victoria Embankment. During June and July, a band plays here every day, and I've just given a little 30-second video of that. Just so British and so delightful. Piccadilly Circus, a major junction within London. When Americans make films of London, it's either the Houses of Parliament, Tower Bridge, red buses, or Piccadilly Circus. Here's the statue of Eros, the Winged Archer. The Winged Archer, a memorial to the 7th Earl of Shaftesbury. It was unveiled in 1893, the work of Sir Alfred Gilbert. There's the iconic view, like Theatreland. There's a Criterion. Very, very, very touristy around here. Lillywhite's very famous store there. If I'm to be honest, I'm not the hugest fan of this part of London, Piccadilly Circus. You have to come here for a lot of reasons, but I wasn't majorly excited when it came up with my 6 venues today. Anyway, I'm off to have a iced watermelon espresso over there. I'll take some photos. St John's Wood Station, easy from Piccadilly Circus, Bakerloo line to Baker Street, then one stop on the Jubilee, and here you are. The top part of this station with the window is the only original part of the station remaining. The rest of it, there's been 2 fires here, and it was also hit by bombs in the war, but actually it's probably one of the most attractive outsides that I've been to today. It's sort of palm trees, what have you, all around the area. I've been to St John's Wood lots of times, and always for one reason. Many of you will know why, maybe those of you who aren't from London won't,
but I'm going to show you. Welcome to the home of cricket, Lord's Cricket Grounds. There you go, Lord's, the home of cricket there. I'm not sure if there's anything on today or not. There's a few people milling around, there's a few turnstiles up here. You might be able to just see, this is not actually, this is the warm-up area there. But these will be all the turnstiles. My father-in-law, God bless his soul, used to be a member here when he was alive, and every now and again he'd ring me up and say, I'm going to a county championship match against Glamorgan, do you want to come and join me? So long as I could get a day off work, I would do that, and spent many a day with only about 200 other people sitting watching a day of county championship cricket. I haven't done a video here, to my shame, and I haven't done one at the Oval, and I really must right those two wrongs at some point. So this is just the outside of it. I'm not sure if there's any way that I can get a picture of the actual ground itself. Let's have a little look up Cavendish Close. You can see up there one of the floodlights. I always find it interesting, actually, and there's the stand up there. Final stop, I'm at Stonebridge Park Station, and oh, the glamour. North London, it's very near Wembley. If I spin round, I've just taken a picture from the platform, but you might just be able to see above that house's chimney the arch of Wembley Stadium. When I thought Stonebridge Park, which is right next to the North Circular Gyratory, I thought, what on earth am I going to see here apart from those that hen party and cowboy hats over there? And I looked it up, and there is one thing that I've never been to that I can actually go and see what it's like. Stick with me. The Ace Cafe London opened in the 1930s, notoriously used by bikers, truckers, rockers, anything that ends in ers, I think, so around the grounders will be fine. It actually closed for a while, back in the 1960s, I think, and then opened again. Just have a quick look at my notes. Opened again in 1997 with refurbishment completed by September 2001. It holds live music events as well. So let's go and have a look. So there you have it, all 6 stations visited. Certainly plenty of adventures along the way. I absolutely loved Greenwich, and the flyovers on the Victoria Embankment Gardens was a real treat, and totally unexpected. I really hope there'll be loads of stills coming up now. I really hope that you have enjoyed some or all of this video. If you think this is actually quite a good idea, I'd like to see him do it again, do let me know. Even if you don't, I may well do it again, because I've had a ball today, really enjoyed myself. Anyway, thanks for watching, and speak to you soon.